Hey, what's up guys? The Heist here. You might know me from Timeless. I've heard me from Emerald Trees. You might have even heard Lakeside. But today, I'm gonna show you how to arrange a beat so you can make it sound really sick. Doesn't matter if it's lo-fi, trap, R&B, country, whatever it is. I'm gonna share some of the techniques that I use. A lot of it is just common sense, using your ears to pick out parts that don't sound good or parts that you think need to be added or whatnot. So anyway, let's get into it. I hope you guys learned something, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video. It really helps me a lot. Okay, so here we are. We have this new beat that I made. Don't have a name for it, but it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. I played bass, played some guitar. Let's give it a listen real quick of what I have. Okay, so that's pretty much what we have so far. What I'm gonna do, just to get things started, what I do is I usually highlight, on any DAW, I'm pretty sure you can do this. You just highlight the section that you want. I do Control B for broccoli, and then I just go like that. Stretch it out as much as I can. Stretch out to 4 minutes, so I'm gonna take a little bit off. Honestly, I do recommend stretching it out super far so then you have a lot to work with, and then you can kind of narrow it down to a 1.5 minutes or 2.5 or 3 minute song, however long you want it. You could even do 4 minutes, but it's all up to you. What I start with is automatically I'll take out the drums. Listen to what the melody sounds like. See, and then what I did right there was I took out a snare drum. I'm gonna take this one out. But I took a snare drum out kind of for like an accent. Gives room for the melody to breathe or the bass to kind of breathe out a little bit. That's kind of where I like to go for most arrangements when I'm starting it out. I'm thinking I might take the hi-hats out. Okay, so what I did there was I just listened to it and I found pieces where I took out the drums. For example, the third bar, I took out the hi-hat loop just to kind of let the melody breathe and the bass breathe. And not only that, but to give an effect of like almost like a build-up, like add some intensity to the transition that it's going to transition into, which is where the melody is taken out. So you can hear it right here. This is the beginning of where I took that loop out for the hi-hats. And actually, I'm going to take out a little bit more right there. Let's see what it sounds like. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm going through, I'm listening to how the song is going. You also have to keep in mind that the average attention span for humans is 8 seconds. That's shorter than a goldfish. Can you believe that? That's crazy. So what you have to do is just keep your ears open and keep that in mind. The attention span of someone. When I use that in your advantage to switch things up a little bit, keep it interesting more often. You don't want, like, for example, you don't want like 40-second intro, that's just going to make people click off unless the intro is just incredibly melodic and it's like it has substance to it. Then I've heard some awesome songs with long intros, but I've also heard some songs that I click off immediately, because the intro's so long. So anyways, I'm going to take out the guitar a little bit after this part. Whole melody breathe. I'm going to take the drums out completely for like a full bar, full measure, something like that. And yeah, let's get into it. Here, I'm gonna show you. To add like a little bit more to the transition to make it not sound so weak, I'm going to basically duplicate this bass right here. In FL, you can make it unique, and I'm going to reverse it. And look, check it out. This is what I'm gonna do. Doesn't sound too bad. Okay, now that I added that transition, I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. I'm gonna take some more drums out. I might keep the kick drums here just for a little bit of like guidance for the track, you know, to ease into the next part. And then I'm gonna have it fade out more around 10 seconds. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, at least in FL, I'm gonna right click the master fader, create automation clip, after you highlight this, of course, and then you just bring that down a little bit, level it out how you want. See, and then we have a nice, quick, but smooth fade out. So let's go ahead and listen to the whole song, what we have so far. And remember, we just started with that 8-bar loop, and now we have a whole, I think like 2 minutes. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to the whole track from beginning to end. Subscribe, like, share, really helps me out. Not only that, it allows me to put out more videos like this and reach people who can actually learn from it. Let's listen to the beginning of this to the end. Let's see how it sounds so far. Of course, this is not the final product. This is just arranging it. This is getting like a backbone arrangement so you can mess around with it even more. So the arrangement is subject to change. We didn't really hear the whole thing. Mainly what I wanted to hear was the first, I'd say like 30 seconds, and then the last part of it where the fade out is. I'm gonna be playing the whole track at the end of this video. So, you know, be sure to check it out if you're interested to see how the whole layout sounds. Of course, like I said, before mixing, mastering, I might even add some more keys in here and some other transitions and maybe some effects and like a lo-fi vinyl scratching sound, you know? So there's many ways to start. Experiment, try out something new. Don't be afraid to click around and just move things around, you know, because you can always hit undo. Go crazy with it. There's no rules at all. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see any other videos on anything else that has to do with music, anything else at all, let me know. And please, again, share, like, subscribe, comment, and much love. I'll see you next time.